I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the vip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest. You'll take the week off. Get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew Brees.
And when you think of Drew Brees, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. That guy competes on every snap, whether he's throwing it, moving around in the pocket, calling plays. You name it, he knows how to rally a team.
That's Kenny. Number 80. Number 53. Mike 53.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Off to Thomas on the left side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On second down and 4. Brees looking long for Thomas. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down just just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints take it right down the field and score.
Ready.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Breeze now on 1st down. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
You're good. Right forward, ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
We play to win. Let's go. Ready. 5-9. 53.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play. Or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Allen. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. With it is Jackson. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Buck Allen, 75 yards as his... We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Catch here, left side, Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
13.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
53. We got 4.
Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. From the gun, it's Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. That's a first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Ted Ginn, 33 yards. And the Saints have taken. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Allen. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
They don't want. Keep playing hard, fellas. Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Let's get it.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Breeze now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now Kamara. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Allen. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Looking for the end zone. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
We certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my bed. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hip is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the divisional round.
Okay, Coach. Normally, thoughts turn to basketball. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll give Henry another shot. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a first down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there for Indy. 67 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A first down carry for Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Derrick Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
57. Mike, 57.
On 2nd and a yard. Luck. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Locke. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Luck punches with a catch over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Now Locke. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Locke. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think...
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now it's Locke. Steps away to his left. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Locke. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Locke taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down. On 1st and 10, Locke. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Luck now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Ebron caught left side, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Luck. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And just like... this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Luck going to try to run the option left. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Here's Luck.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They begin with Henry. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. And we were down in the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. On 1st down, Luck.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Joey Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. And he connects with Ebron. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 21. Here's Luck. Ebron's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Luck on 1st down. They'll run the screen with Mack. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off of play action, Luck looking deep for Hilton. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. 41 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Luck now to throw. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, and they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Hines. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys, and he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line, and the Carolina Panthers. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
Cam has all the skills that you're looking for. The arm that can do everything, the ability to run, hard to bring down because of his size. but the joy that he plays the game, I think that's his stock in trade. That's his calling card. That's what sets him apart from other players.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
Newton now to throw. They were trying to... Driving up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now backed up to get this drive started. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, the 135th pick of the draft back in 2016 from Mississippi State. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Here's Newton.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Newton on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Now Newton.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Off play action, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. Newton to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chris Manhertz there to make the grab. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Tyrone Crawford in on down. They'll need to get it to the 36. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43. Right there, something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this.
So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Newton.
I like the strategy.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know. We love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Newton throwing complete to Samuel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. From the 41, Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing is Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Still a little bit of time left. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Cam's going to run the option right, and now he'll tuck it and run. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 24, Newton, and his throw here is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Now Newton.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind.
That's caught inside the 20. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Off the bootleg. Newton.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he'll go down inside. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now running right through it. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Off to Thomas on the left side. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talked often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton looking for the out route, and he's got more. And it's a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 22 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turn. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll run it with Artis Payne. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down and 4, Newton. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw.
We play to win. Let's go.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Right there.
So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon?
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down 31-28. A little under a minute to go. A field goal could get this playoff game to overtime, but this crowd, they are going to make it tough as they line up 1st and 10. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. They'll look to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bro's on the way. I got stones my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Said I'm getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round here, I make a joke everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.